Hey, Adam here. I keep having the instinct. I just came down here and I had the instinct to say, "What's up there, Chief?" It just, from the Jerky Boys. It just feels like a very, I don't know if it's like my subconscious trying to tell me like that's got to be your Moonside Adam gaming thing. That's got to be your intro. I don't honestly. I don't want it to be that because it's like I don't want like an intro. Um, but if it's gonna be anything, it's gonna be that. Uh, but anyway, the date is 9/24/2016. The time is 10:27 p.m. I got another one. Like I actually looked on the back of my tongue. It looks like there's a pimple on my tongue, and it just hurts. And so I'm gonna be talking as if I have like a wad of gum in my mouth, but I don't. Actually, it's not going to sound like a wad of gum in my. It's just it's fucking stupid. It just hurts. Just wish it's whatever virus was in my face is now I assume in my mouth. So it's going to be causing stupid shit. But it's cured in my. Well, I don't know if it's cured, but it's vastly not there anymore. In my face, but. I was just listening to Alan Watts, and no, it was making me think that, like, what am I doing to actually help people? Like, in what way is my music like, or, I don't know, anything I'm doing, not just the music, in what way is that helping anyone, I have to figure out what I'm doing. See, I can't talk right tonight because of this dumb tongue shit, but I will do it anyway. Anyway, he was talking about reincarnation, Alan Watts, and he just makes a good case for it. He was talking about like just everything seems to have intervals, and so why should dying be a permanent end when everything seems to have an interval? Like. There's distance between stars, but there is no, like, nothing forever. There's just distance, that's all. There's just a void and then a point, void, point, void, point. Like a heartbeat, like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so I was about to mention oh, yeah. I would say about 8 years ago, I watched this MIT course on death. The thing was called Death, but it was like a philosophy course. And the guy, I forget what his name was, but it was like Professor Kelly David Keeley or something like that. But he was talking about one of the things he brought up was the fact that you could, and I had thought the amazing thing about this was that I had thought of this before I ever saw the video on it, or like the guy who mentioned it. So that was a real ego boost, the fact that I had thought of it. But some like old timey scholar thought of the fact that, or some old timey philosopher thought of the fact that, there's no way to prove that you're not like constantly going into a different body as like a spirit. Well, I mean, I don't want to say that no way to prove that you can't, because that's like one of those things like unfalsifiable hypothesis. But he was just saying that there's no way to show that like you don't wake up in a different. Because I mean, if you woke up tomorrow was a different person, you wouldn't know that you were a different person because the brain of that person. It's because the brain of that person always thinks it's always been that person. But, there's just like this separation between like this ghostly entity and, the physical manifestation of, there's no need for the word manifestation there, but, you get the idea. Oh my God. See, I'm having a hard time talking tonight. So, so if I seem like I'm jumping around a lot, that's because my tongue just hurts. Yeah, so I went out twice to throw the football tonight. Well, earlier I went out, and tonight I went out also. Oh, God. Just wish my tongue would stop hurting. Makes my talking just hurt. I just want to go to bed when I go upstairs. Yeah, so I can't talk tonight. But, I'll get through the 10 minutes anyway. Trying to think of what to talk about. When those guys were here from Temple University, I think they said they were coming from Temple to pick up the amplifier. They just looked like a band type. And so, they were like, it just seemed like, I don't know. It's probably just a paranoid delusion, but it just seemed like they were like giving off like competitive vibes because maybe they sensed that I was the band type too. So, yeah, maybe they saw me as competition. And so, I was trying to like make conversation with them, but they were like sort of quiet, So, maybe they just saw me as competition, so they didn't want to talk or get too friendly with me. Which, that's fine, whatever. Ow, my tongue. I gotta talk for 3.5 more minutes. You kidding me? Oh, whatever. Yeah, so Monday, actually, Amazon says that the cymbal, the pop guard, and the microphone stand that I ordered will be here on Tuesday. So that's good. That's a good thing. But I know when the pencil condensers are going to get here, because that's going to be great. Being in here, not having to like constantly move around this boom stand, because the microphone boom stand, that's just going to be permanently above the drums now. And I'll just use the mini boom to record like amplifiers and stuff. That'll be much easier. Yeah. And I'll just use the condenser for everything. There's no need to use dynamic mics for anything except for live vocals. I could just use the condenser for everything. There's no problem with that. And I don't have to use that stupid broken condenser mic. Well, it's served me well so far. So, I don't want to call it stupid because it's all I had for years. But, it's dead. It's pretty much dead at this point. So I just want to stop using it. God, I'm kind of scatterbrained tonight. Probably because I just can't talk because of this dumb tongue sore shit. It'll go away tomorrow. I think it'll go away tomorrow. Yeah, just hope these stupid symptoms keep popping up. They will just go away forever. I won't have to deal with them anymore. God, I'm sorry about this. This one was totally boring tonight. But yeah, well, who knows? Because I've listened back to these, and I've said this before, but I listen back to these sometimes, and it's just, it's like, when I think I'm being boring, I'm not. And when I think I'm being interesting, I am being boring. So there's just no way to tell. But my only excuse this time is, again, it's the tongue, so I just can't talk without like feeling a little bit of pain in the side of my tongue, and it just hurts. And I will do these journals every night, but sometimes it's just going to be like this. And it's like when I talk like this, and like when I'm trying to talk, and I was thinking, oh my God, I was saying it on an earlier journal. Sometimes things come out sounding weird, and it's like, why did I say it like that? And yeah, so that's a shitty thing. Oh, and you won't get, and I got the new pop guard, so no more of that. No more of that. I'm just wasting time now. Oh, God. Oh, don't fucking Okay. All right. 10 minutes. I could stop talking. Okay. Give my tongue a break. Give my tongue a break. All right. Goodbye.